Hello, happy August, everyone. Thank you for visiting Stella K. I'm a newbie here, but I am been a reader for about 20 years. I've always loved my tarot cards. You can't see them all, but I have many, many decks. Um, I might say a lot because I'm trying to equate myself to YouTube, but I just want to let you guys know that if you comment below, I am giving out free readings every Friday. This will be your monthly August love reading, and I hope everything resonates with you. If it doesn't, or part of it does, just take what you can from it and throw the rest away. Also, I want you to know that energy is absolutely fluid. So you don't have to watch us right at the beginning of August. You could watch it, at the end of August, and sometimes this will resonate in October or another time because time is fluid. And I know all us readers say that, but it's because we all know that. Like, we know that it's fluid. Also, just like remember, like when I say he, she, king, queen, knight, like I don't mean man or woman. I'm just picking up on energies. Today, I'm going to try to pick up on both you and your partner or person of interest energies. You don't have to be exclusive with this person for me to pick up on their energies. Just put someone in your mind right now. And whoever's in your mind is who I'm going to pick up on. And I just really hope you guys subscribe and we can get to know each other because the more subscribers I have, the more I can resonate with you. Right now, I don't have many. I'm still the new girl on the block. So I'm really hoping to get to know everyone. And every week you comment, and every week I hear from you. And even give you private readings because right now you got a pretty good chance because I'm the new girl. And like I said, I'm giving out free readings every Friday. I would really love to get to know you. I just felt like this was a really good platform for me to kind of spread my gift. And I'd like to thank all the amazing readers on YouTube that, inspired me to not just do live readings throughout my town, but to also do readings on here and kind of share it with you guys. It's kind of amazing. So, all right. So I did a pre-shuffle for you guys, you little Tauruses, you little, you know, magicians. You're just completely always are empowering every element, even though you're an earth sign. You guys really do work super hard for everything you have. But in my pre shuffle, I just got like ambition. Like, you guys want something bad. Like, you guys really are just like wanting something. And I will, we'll see what the cards have to say. And I hope it really goes well for you. I think August is going to be a really great month for you guys. So we're going to check bottom of the deck, and that's going to be justice. And I'm sorry if I say things a little funny right now. I went to the dentist today and my mouth is still a little numb, so I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. But anyways, you guys have justice for your overall energy. That could be you're interested in a Libra. It could also just mean like you guys just want justice, like you want fair is fair. Like you want things to work out properly, and that is totally in line with your sign. Who doesn't want things to work out properly? So right now, I'm going to lay out your cards and then we'll go from there. All right, so in your past energy, we have the Page of Swords. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In your present energy, we have the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we have the Seven of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, then we have Judgment, which does align somewhat with Justice. With Judgment, that's a major arcana. You're really trying to settle on what it is you want this month. Like, you're just not sure. Then we have the Three of Swords, but it's in the reverse. Now, that is also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's in the reverse. So if you are getting over a heartache, which I feel like you guys are, and that's why you're having such like this justice feeling, and Judgment came up, like you're really wanting to feel so much more with a different person or even the same person. We'll see if reconciliation is in your future. I'm not feeling that yet, but I just feel like you guys really want to, you're battling your heartache, and Tauruses are awesome at battling. Then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And then we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. And when you're talking cups, you're talking Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, so we will go over what each of these mean while we're clarifying with my from Robert Hanson's deck. I hate this. Like, I have to get this done today, though. I have actually been at the dentist for like 2 days straight because I had to get like some teeth aligned, and you know how they like to bring you back so you can get more money. They can get more money. So I'm a little like still numb, but I'm gonna do the best that I can because I did all the other signs, and I have 5 more to go for August, so I don't want to let you guys down this month. Okay, so in your past energy, you have the Page of Swords. When you're talking about the Page of Swords, I mean, that means like, like a little bit of spying. So in the past, someone could be like doing a little spying on you. Remember that you can also reverse these energies. Like if you're checking out somebody's Facebook and somebody's checking out yours. I mean, who doesn't do that these days though? So it's a little ridiculous to even bring it up. But yeah, I feel like a little spying and a little curiosity is going on with you and your significant other or your person of interest. We don't clarify the past at Stella K unless I feel like it, and since it's just spying or maybe a little bit of a truth text, you guys already know what happens. So I'm not going to waste your time on that. In your present energy, you have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so when we're talking about the Knight of Swords, we're talking about like somebody that can be like somewhat like impulsive. I mean, they like charge in fast. They like go in for it. So like right now, either you want to go in for something or your person of interest is going to be rushing in quick towards you and they want you bad. Like all these swords is a lot of truth, and I'm feeling like a heart-to-heart conversation coming up. Like that's what I feel. But let's check it out with the Robert Hansons. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. So when we're talking about the Nine of Cups, we're talking about wish fulfillment. And who wouldn't want a heart-to-heart conversation? Then we have the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, you guys are definitely dealing with an air sign for you guys that this is going to resonate with. That's like clarity and truth just coming out. And I'm feeling like this heart-to-heart conversation coming up. And then you have the Devil, which can be Capricorn energy, but the Devil can also mean like kind of like different problems people might have. I know everyone says like addictions and codependency, but I know that's what this card means. But right now I'm feeling it means like somebody needs to come clean on something, and that heart-to-heart conversation is really needed. Like you really need to have that heart-to-heart conversation with another person, and somebody needs to be honest. Like I'm just feeling like this honesty needing to kind of like break out of someone's soul. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. And in this deck, that is kind of like my lazy guy deck. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, like he's picking up 5 swords. He's leaving 2 behind. So it's like he's doing a little bit, but he's not doing it all. Like he could have picked them all up. I mean, if he can pick up 5, he can pick up 7. And in this deck, this is what it means. So let's clarify and see what that means. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Holy air signs. That's all I have to say. Okay, so when we have the King of Swords, we're talking about someone that's honest. We're talking about someone that's stable. We're talking about someone that doesn't really put up with a lot of BS. And I'm actually feeling like this is you right now. Like you're just like, you know what? I want to know what's going on. I want this heart-to-heart conversation. Like I'm tired of wondering what you're thinking because you're not being straight up with me. I feel like somebody isn't being completely straight up with you. After that, Major Arcana, the Lovers. Gemini energy, so we may have just clarified it down just to a Gemini. All right, so when we have the Lovers, that can mean, good loving, or it can also just mean, there's options to be made, and not options between different people, like a third party situation. Like you really need to decide, like, is this a person that you want to put your energy into? And remember that these, energies can be, they can be, you can be one side, they can be the other side. This could be their energy, some could be yours, some could be theirs. So just remember that, okay? But when I'm feeling this lover's energy, I'm really feeling again like you guys really had a passionate relationship. And I'm feeling like it's missing a little bit of something right now. And that's where that heart to heart conversation really needs to come in. And then we have the Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is a super old deck. This is my oldest deck. It is shuffled well. I shuffled the crap out of it before I even came on here for almost 10 minutes, just so you know. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you right now. All right. And this is in your obstacles area again. Like you guys might be taking a little break to kind of think about it. And I feel like this is both of your energies. Like right now, you guys just need a minute, like to really think on what you want out of this relationship. What do you want to do with it? What do you guys really feel for each other? Is this passion or is this real love? Like, I need you to really think about it. And I know the two can be very confusing in the beginning of a relationship. And even a year into a relationship, it can still be confusing. But right now, I just feel like there needs to be a lot of truth told right now with all these swords. A lot of truth. Because then, and sorry, that wasn't your obstacles. That was your subconscious feeling. So, this is in your subconscious because it's what you really want is that heart to heart conversation. And your obstacles, you have judgment. And it's time for you to make a judgment. And that is going to be an obstacle. That's an obstacle for anyone. And in that we have the Hangman. Like we're hanging a little stagnant, which goes with the Four of Swords. Because when you're hanging with the Hangman, you're also, you're stagnant, you're taking a step back and you're thinking. And sometimes people just need time to think. Maybe it's you, maybe it's your person of interest. I really believe it's both of you right now that need that time to think, because then we have the Eight of Swords. I can't even believe all this is coming up. You guys saw me shuffle and dice some. Okay. The Eight of Swords. Okay, this means you're like bound and you're blindfolded and you're not really seeing. Like, because you need to think. Like, you're undecided. Like, because the feelings you have aren't meeting up with the thoughts that are going through your head. It's like you feel like this love, but then you're like, is this right for me? Like, is this the right thing for me to do? After that, we have the Seven of Rods, which is no different than the Seven of Wands. And when we're thinking of the Seven of Wands, we're thinking like, is this a sneaky person? Am I fighting for nothing? Look at this person. They're fighting, sticks, and there's no people, holding these sticks. Like, am I fighting for something real, or am I fighting for something with substance? And I think that's the question on your minds right now. Now, in your a position of what other people might be thinking about this, because we all know that other people, our friends, our family, and their friends and family do have a lot of influence over our relationships, sometimes even more than we do, because that's the way we think about things these days. We really care about what people think. So let's see why they think you're not broken. They don't think neither of you are brokenhearted right now. They think you guys could make a great couple. So, and justice, again, okay, that was your overall energy. We have it again. That could mean you're dating a Libra. Okay, and I still think that justice is like you guys just really need to, decide what's fair in this relationship. Like, are we being fair with each other? Not just am I being fair or are you being fair? Are we being fair with each other? Is one or the other overreacting, or are we being like fair and honest with each other and really having that heart to heart where we're telling each other the truth, which is what I really feel like you need to do right now. And I'm just, that's what Spirit told me, and I can't get off that topic. Okay, and then after that, we have the Page of Pentacles for clarification. That could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. When you're talking about a Page of Pentacles, that might be somebody just like, a page is always a message. So there may be money issues going on. Like maybe one of you makes more or one of you makes less, and it may be an issue for the other party. So think about that and just figure out a way to solve it. I don't think money should ever be an issue when it comes to love, but other people, especially if you're dating an air sign, they do think about those things. So if you're dating an air sign, you do need to take that into consideration because that's very important to them. Just like it's important to, you know, any type of earth sign. So just you're a Taurus, you definitely care about pentacles. And I actually know, I feel like it's more you caring about the pentacles. Maybe you both might be worried about the pentacles. You might both have children. You might pay child support. He may pay child support. It may be a worry. I am feeling like these you guys may even have children that need to be joined together, and that might be a worry in the future, like where you will live, how will these children get along, because pentacles aren't just about money, they're happy house, happy home, which usually is like good pentacles. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Cups, which, is a lot of love, which is really sweet. And that's always going to be like a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. But you guys do definitely have love. Like, love is not a problem. I feel like there's a lot of other problems going on, maybe right now. And I feel like most of it is that heart-to-heart conversation you need to have first. Then after that, I feel like it's talking about the pentacles. And if you both have children, or even one of you does, I feel like that's the next step you need to take if you haven't already taken it. Okay, so what you should do is the Six of Pentacles. So when we're looking at pentacles, that's going to be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo like yourself. So at least, we're talking about you. Now, this is being generous and giving something. So this is definitely like about money. So let's see what's going on with the money situation. The Two of Cups. You guys definitely have a soul connection. Okay. Very sweet connection. And I feel like the family and the money might be getting in the way. So when we're talking cups, we're Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, of course. But I feel like you guys do have this connection, but you have like these tiny problems that somebody might be making into bigger problems than they actually are. I really think you guys can solve this. Like, this problem can be solved. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Rods. So here we go. Here's communication. That's what we want. That's the Eight of Wands. Okay, we want this communication going back and forth. And I want it to go back and forth in a very calm, peaceful way. Because what I'm seeing right now is just so much truth. And I know swords can be cutting sometimes. Don't get upset over the truth, because sometimes the truth can hurt, but it can help. So don't get upset, and hopefully they don't get upset either. And then we have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so we have a true pair on the board right now. We have the King of Swords, we got the Queen of Swords, we got the Ace of Swords. I think all the swords are here. I don't know if there's any swords left. But if you are dealing with an earth sign, like, something needs to be cut out. Like, maybe one of you may have like an erratic family member that you might help too much. Because I know Taurus says, as earth signs, you can be generous and very forgiving, along with being very successful and, very, down to the ground. You're an earth sign. Your feet are always on the ground. But sometimes we have to put ourselves first. And now I'm kind of seeing where this heart to heart and this problem is coming from. I feel like your partner may feel like you put other people first because you're being a bit too kind. Okay, like, just, you have to remember, it's your partner has to come first if you want to have that long-term relationship. Just make sure they're first and make sure they put you first. And if they don't, online dating has never been so hot. It's amazing right now. So, if this isn't the person for you and they're not going to respect your values, because not everyone can just put down people that need help, I'm going to need you to do that for me. Okay, and in your outcome, we have the Six of Cups. So when we're talking about the Six of Cups, this is in reverse, and this is usually a past person or nostalgia. So I feel like this was a newer relationship. I feel like in the past year is when you met this person. Okay, I don't feel the need to clarify it because I feel like you met this person in the past year. You guys have had time together. Now it's time to figure out the big stuff. Okay, and you need to do it in a really calm, collective way, like you Tauruses always do. Okay, and just really make sure that you have both feet on the ground, you don't lose your temper, and you make sure that if you want to have a serious relationship with this person, they're gonna, besides your children, they're gonna be the first person in your life. You know, they're gonna be your partner. I really feel like for the people that this resonates with, like this person's going to be a lifetime partner. Because if you go through all this and you make it, like this is going to be a person that's going to love you for life as long as you guys can be honest with each other. Because I feel like air signs appreciate nothing more than honesty. And they could just have air in their chart, they don't necessarily have to be an air sign. I mean, we all have a little bit of everything in our chart. It's hard to get away from the four little signs, you know? So, but this person appreciates honesty, but it's got to be done in the right way, and you Tauruses are good at that. Let's do some romance angels. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm the new girl on the block. I would really appreciate subscribers, and I also give away free readings every Friday, so that would be great. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we got express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. You might just have to do that. Okay, maybe before you have the heart to heart talk, you should have a super romantic night before that. Something you plan that's super special. Okay, calling in your soulmate, your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you two together. Okay, how perfectly does that fit? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take, and I just guided you. All right, you can listen to other readers, but what I'm going to tell you right now is I think you need to have a really great romantic evening with your partner. Okay, not on that night. Let that night just be about fun and connection. And then maybe a couple days later, have that heart to heart conversation and figure out where your guys' heads are at and how you want to bring yourselves together to create this life that you want. Because I feel like you both want it, but it's so hard nowadays for people to talk about it. So make sure you bring it up in a delicate manner. And it may even take, several weeks to get through this conversation. But a little bit at a time is better than nothing. So, all right. Please visit my website if you'd like a private reading, or all the information is below. I hope you subscribe. I hope this resonated with you, and I hope you find the love of your life, because I just feel it here. Like, I've been in a really bad mood all day because I got a little heartbroken, but you guys just picked me up. I love when I can feel this type of energy, and I'm so happy for the people that this resonates with. I'm Stella, and you guys just have a really great August. I love you.